Hello world, it's Raevonshae, and today is going to be my last live. Let me see if I can hear myself. Yeah, today is going to be my last live. Ooh. Today is going to be my last live. I'll still be doing my uploads on Thursdays, and I'll put in another day a week. But today is going to be the last live. We're going to talk about Q&A. If anybody have any questions about referrals, marketing online, branding, or making money online in general, just ask in the chat and we can continue from there. I really didn't have anything planned for tonight. Just to say that tonight is going to be the last live. The company that I promote, they have lives every Tuesday night. They have lives trainings every Tuesday night. They have Monday meetings, and they have 5 people inside of the platform to teach and train and coach dedicated to the process. So they have the lives already established for people who have questions and things like that. So all you have to do is tap in and plug in to the system that's already set there. Let's see here. Who's online? Who's online? Talk to me. No, it is the last. It's the last live. That's what I'm gonna call it. The last live. I'm gonna still be doing my uploads and everything, but my my last live. Well, I'm gonna still be doing my uploads and everything, but not going live. We still got the group access. We still got the access to the team, the company that we're in. We still got access to that, and that's what I'll be doing. So my goals for the rest of this month is I got to get my own seat. When you build a business, that's true. Yeah, maybe next year. But right now, yeah, I done gave myself a job, and I ain't had no job since the 90s, so I can't really. It's too much. You got to, like you have to be in right here at a certain time, and I'm late every time, and it's just like, okay, a job is just not for me. If people have questions, they can ask them in the group. I'll be in the group, but we have software and we have people that's already dedicated to be at a certain time every week. They always on time, and if it's 5 of them or 6 of them, so guess what? If somebody's missing, it's not that noticeable because there's so many people coming together to do it. One person, you notice one person when they miss it because they the only person that's supposed to be there. So you'll miss that. So yeah, we ain't gonna be doing that. It's just too much. So um referrals is the main thing. A lot like they teaching people how to do real estate. Well, I'm teaching people how to do referrals. And lead generation. I'm teaching people how to do lead generation, how to build your websites and get connected with the companies that actually pay. Every company, I don't treat every company the same when it comes to lead generation. When it comes to lead generation, friends and people can't just come up to me and say, "Oh, I need lead generation," or "I need referrals." No. I ain't trying to be funny, but the companies that are already established, they have budgets already set up in the program, set aside for people who promote, and we know that we're going to get our money because the system is already set up. So you don't start going and working over here and over there and B2B and things like that. You find the companies that's already established and already set up with the platforms, and that way you just get connected with the platforms, and it's almost like you guaranteed your money when you produce. You got to produce. You can't just be getting money. It's not no job, nothing like that. But when you produce, you almost guaranteed to get paid because they're already established for that. When you start dealing with people on a personal base, or you start dealing with people who say they want to do this and they want to do that, but they're not established on the platform. Sometimes when those companies get established on the platform, they got to put 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 up in that account so that they can be able to pay the people that produce. So I know the money is already there. It's just the little things that they have to be able to approve and make sure of valuable leads and stuff like that, and valid leads. But you don't really have an issue with getting paid when you go with the right companies. And when you start going with family and friends and stuff like that, then it's kind of a different ball game, because anything, excuses come up, like excuses happen. And then no, just keep it professional, work with the companies that's already set up. If a person need lead generation for their business, they're going to set up with the companies, then you can do lead generation for their business. But you don't want to end up going through all of that and then you're not getting paid for your leads. You want to be established with companies that actually pay you for your leads. And there's tons and tons of companies out there that'll pay you for lead generation. Referrals is tons and tons of companies that'll pay you for referrals. It's just about picking something and getting started. Every niche does not make the same amount of money. And every niche, it may look like a lucrative niche, but it takes a lot of work to get certain niches going than it does to get other niches going. So that's why when you try to tell people, hey, this is the best way to get positioned if you want to make money. If a person says, I want to do it like this, I can't stop you from doing it like this. I just kind of know that this way will not make you the type of money that you're trying to make, because I know the numbers on the back end. And so it looks good on this end, it looks good, but it don't generate the type of income that I'm trying to put you into. So a lot of people say, well, treat this like your job. You don't like that either. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. You don't like your job? Do this. Position yourself, make the money from this, and then turn around and start doing what you want to do. Everybody want to start out doing what they want to do, and they want to make the maximum amount. Sometimes it just don't work like that, because the niche that you want to position yourself in is not the niche that's making the maximum amount, because the Google Analytics prove that this niche may get a lot of views and it looks good to the public and the vanity metrics are there, but this particular niche don't make as much per click, per view, per 1,000 views. This niche does not do that. This niche may not get a lot of views and it may not get a lot of, but it makes a lot of money per click, per 1,000 views. That's why they have different niches, and different niches pay different things. That's why we try to tell you to get into certain niches if you want to make money and make it the fastest, as fast as possible, not overnight. And then you take the money that you make from this and then put it into what you want to do. And then you'll have the budget from this over here. You'll have the budget, and then you'll be able to finance what you want to do. It's going to take money to start a beauty, fashion, shoe collection, jewelry. It's going to take money to start those type of businesses. You have to drive traffic to your site. If you do it the free way, it's going to take time. You have to have your software and your tools. You don't have to have them. You can do everything manually, but it's good to have your software and tools to auto post to save you the time. If you don't have a budget to invest into your ads, then you're going to have the time to get those automated posts out there. You're going to have the time to sit down and schedule your posts and put 30 days worth of memes for Instagram, 30 days worth of pictures for Facebook, 30 days. You're going to have to have the time to do that if you don't have the money. If you have the money, you're going to still have to be able to get the stuff over to the people you're paying to get the ads out there. It takes time and money to run a business. It don't just take time and it don't just take money. It takes a combination of both if you want to have a business. If you want to have a hobby, then you can do whatever you want whenever you want and decide that you don't want to do it. You could take where it took somebody 6 months to make money, it took somebody else 2 years to make money because of the time frame that it took for somebody else to take action. Doing it one day, quitting, don't do it another day, don't do it this day, do it whenever you feel like it. That's what takes the longer amount of time to get to it. If you're doing it consistently every single day, some people was doing it like me, doing it consistently every single day, and it still took 6 months for me to make my first $100. It still took every day getting it started, every single day. I'm talking about with Google. I'm talking about with the Google program for on my sites. It took me 6 months to make my first check with them. Now with my referrals, it didn't take 6 months. It didn't take that long because I was on the phones, I was talking to people, I was doing other things that helped me close faster. When people get online, they talk about thanks, TD. When people get online, the first thing they say is what I don't want to do. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do this. You don't want. We got to do something because that's what it takes to make. So blogging works. We don't want to do that. Video works. We don't want to do that. Podcast work. We don't want to do that. Social media works. We hate that. What are you going to do to make the money? What are you going to do to make the money? You have to do something in order to make the money. And sometimes it may be something that you don't want to do, but it produces the results if you just do it. Now, if you don't want to do it, hire somebody to do it. If you don't like the phones, hire somebody to be on the phones. If you don't like writing, hire somebody to write. If you don't like speaking, hire somebody to do your ads on the camera. We got to pick one of the ways that we're going to generate, or we could pick 2 or 3, however many we want. But we got to pick one of the ways that we want to generate income, like our advertising measures, for instance. Like if we want to do YouTube, we got to pick that. And then we got to figure out how we're going to do it. Am I going to have a faceless channel? Am I going to just post up items and do voiceovers? But we still got to get the post out there. So I'm working on scheduling my posts. They're going to still come out on Thursdays. I'm just not going to be live on Thursdays because there's no purpose of being live. The content is still the content, whether it's live or whether it's a video upload. So it's going to still be the same content. If I put out content, it's going to be the same whether it's live or upload. It's just that me jumping in front of the camera at 7:20, it's just not going to work. So I like to be able to do videos when I want to do them, and then I can upload them whenever I want to upload them. So I know what I need to do in order to get things done. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. So that's that. Let me see what else. Who has a question? Who has something to say? Who wants to come up? Somebody want to come up? If you want to come up, then I'll let you come up because this is my last live. I don't care what you say. 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 Ain't no sense in me putting it up if ain't nobody gonna come. So let me know if you plan on coming up. So if you coming up, I can put the link in there. That's what I can do. If you're not, I can end it. I can end the. Oh, hold on. Let me do this right quick. Let me see something. Let me try this. Let me know if you're gonna come up. Let's see.
She want $1 million, she want $1 million. I want a real one, I want a real one. Yeah, I just filled up, yeah, I just filled up. Coop cost $1 million, she want $1 million, she want $1 million, she want $1 million. I want a real one, I want a real one. Yeah, I just filled up, yeah, I just filled up. Coop cost $1 million, she want $1 million. She want the cash, baby, can I make me laugh?
Hey. Oh, well, anyway, it's over. Anyway, let me check and see. How do I get it in my? What else can we talk about? I'm gonna be still uploading videos. You can still join the SBC network in the Facebook group and still be able to ask questions and get your questions answered there. Am I still on, everybody? Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Henderson. Oh no, Henderson. I'm tripping. Hernandez. I got my contacts in. I can't see. Hernandez, Mr. Hernandez. I got my contacts in, so I can't hardly read this stuff. Um. Oh yeah, about the Facebook outage. Let's talk about that since I already uploaded the video, and I just figured it's a couple of days later. Ain't nobody thinking about that no more. But a lot of people lost a lot of money because they were dependent on Facebook. They have everything goes through Facebook and Instagram. People are not investing in their own domain anymore, or they're not investing because they feel like Facebook is my website, Instagram is my website. Catch me on LinkedIn, catch me on Twitter. Those are not your websites. If something goes wrong with those websites, you lose. When people had to log in, sometimes people have their stuff connected to where you got to log in with your Facebook ID to get to this platform, log in with your Facebook ID to get to that platform. When you're trying to get to this platform or that platform, if you got it set up like that, you can't even log in with your Facebook ID because it was down. So a lot of people was losing and they didn't even realize it. But the best thing about it is when you have your own domain and .com, you got your own page set up and you generating leads. You're taking people from Facebook and from Instagram, from Snapchat, from Twitter, wherever you're taking them from, and you're saying, hey, come to my website, and then you're taking the lead, name, email, and phone number, and then you're getting them on your list, and then you're emailing them and building your connection. When Facebook shut down, you still got money coming in. When Instagram is not working, when Twitter is down, when Snapchat, with WhatsApp, all these places are gone. Or when you get banned because you said a cuss word. A lot of people get banned because they just said something. It might be, I said something like, I'm gonna beat you with my pool stick, because I was gonna go shoot pool with somebody, and I said I'm gonna beat you or something like that. I got banned because I said I'm gonna. They took it as a violent type thing, and I was talking about shooting pool. Whatever I said, it was really about shooting pool, and with my pool stick, they took it a certain way, and I got banned. But it didn't kill me because I got my own site. I run my own sites. I don't depend on Facebook or Instagram. But how the robots, see, it wasn't a person that did it. It was a bot that did it. So the bot said, beat you. Oh, that sounds aggressive, or that sounds something. Even when you're talking about playing a game, the bots don't know what kind of context it's in. They just reading beat you and something like that. So they took it out of context, and then they banned me. I couldn't post for like, what, 72 hours or something like that, or whatever it was. It was just like, but I learned that a long time ago. You can't just be saying stuff, because it's bots that's reading your post, and bots are determining whether you can post again or not. And if you let your whole business be run by Facebook bots, Instagram bots, and all of this other stuff, because you don't want to invest 20, 30, 50, $100 a month into your business, then guess what? They have the control. So when they say we shutting down, you shutting down. When they say you can't post, you can't post. How many people getting banned and can't post for 30 days at a time, for 60 days at a time, or however, I don't know how long they get post, 72 hours or whatever. You can't post no more because you done said something that offends somebody, and all of this hate speech and bullying and all that kind of stuff. And then you probably didn't even say what they think you said. It was a bot that picked it up and automatically banned you. You can't talk to nobody. It takes forever to try to get a hold of somebody so that they can manually review and get you back going. So no, you don't want to depend your whole business. A real business is not dependent on Facebook and Instagram for the, oh yeah. Yeah, a real business is not having a whole life dependent on Facebook, Instagram, or any social media. You have to have your own. I don't even take a business seriously if they don't have their own .com. I don't. You can't tell me, oh, what's your website? Oh, you can catch me on. No, what's your website? Why is somebody going to spend money on you and you don't even spend money on you? Why is somebody going to invest in you when you won't even invest in you? So I don't take a business seriously if they don't have the basic foundation of business set up. If they don't, when it was business cards, when we were going for with business cards and everything, I didn't. You got to have your business cards together. Now I don't do business cards now, but if I do, well, I be having like thousands and thousands of business cards and don't even pass them out because I do internet stuff. But if a person say they have a business and they don't have a business card, or they have a business card and it's coming from, like, at a certain point when it was coming from Vistaprint or the free, I wouldn't take a business seriously if they ain't invested in themselves. I'm looking at how your marketing, I'm looking at your advertising, I'm looking at how you presenting your business, and I'm making a decision because that's how you present your business. If you won't spend money on you, why should I? So that's why I invest in myself, because I invest in myself because I know that I'm going to produce. I believe in myself. I know I'm going to make something happen. And I don't care how long it takes, because I know the reward is greater than the risk. I don't gamble and trade and do all that stuff. I know that my business is going to produce. So that's what I do. Let me see. Okay, so what is, because this is my last live. I'm gonna be uploading, but I ain't gonna be going live. So y'all just better get it all in right now. Get all your stuff you got to say. Go on, get it out right now. What is this? Oh yeah, here it is. So what else? Oh, now another thing. Let me tell you why a lot of people fail at their business when they start. They don't stay connected. They don't stay plugged in. People start their businesses and then they try to run off. You ain't got enough information to run off. You have to stay plugged in and connected with something so that you can start getting the fuel and the ammunition that you need in order to go out there and do what you need to do. Now, some people can, but some people can't. That's why they lose and they fail within the first 6 months, because they don't stay connected. You get in something and then you don't want to tell people. So somebody trying to help you. Somebody trying to help you grow your business. So somebody say, well, what's your website? So I can kind of look it over. They don't want to tell you their website. They try to be secretive about what their website is, and they don't want to. How can I help you if I can't see what you're doing right or wrong? If I can't say you. So they get in and then they get to unplug it and disconnecting. And then they wonder why their business is going down. You got to stay connected to something, even if it ain't to the people who helped you get in. Somebody else, connect with somebody that's in this company and ask questions and stay connected until you learn what you need to learn. It's okay to ask questions. People are already set up to answer the questions. So if people are already here, 5 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna help you over here. If you need network marketing, I got you over here. If you need digital marketing, I got you here. If you need physical products and you want to know how to do your e-commerce business, this person gonna do it here. If you need whatever other kind of business you need, actual, what you call it, brick and mortar, I'm gonna help you with your local business type thing. You got 5 different people set up already to help you in any direction you want to go in. You pick your direction. It's a person already set up for that. Why are you disconnecting from the very people that can help you grow your business? Because you don't want to ask questions. You have to ask questions in order to learn how to get this thing. I asked so many questions when I first got started, and I still ask so many questions today. Just yesterday, I asked a question. Just today, I asked a question. I ask questions because if you don't know the answer and people are already set up to answer your question, just ask the question so you can get the answer so that you can produce and move on. It's nothing wrong with asking questions, but ask the people that's assigned and designed to help you with the questions. So don't disconnect from people who are trying to help you grow in your business. It takes so much longer when you're trying to do everything by yourself. That's the reason why people get stuck at certain income levels because they want to do everything by themselves. They don't want to. I don't want to help nobody. I don't want to. They say I'm not sales. I don't know how to sell. You have a whole business and you don't know how to present it. You want to do this, but you don't want to. You can't. Everything is not about sales. It's just about presenting something. Like for instance, if somebody tell me I'm looking for a house, I don't sell houses. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hernandez. I can see it a little bit better now. I should have worn my glasses. I should have worn my glasses. If somebody tells me I'm looking for a house, so I have a friend that's a real estate agent and a broker at the same time. He both of them, real estate and broker. He got both licenses. This person just said he looking for a house. This person sells houses. What am I going to do? Sit up and say, oh, I'm not going to tell him about him because I can't sell nothing. I ain't no salesperson. That is stupid. All I'm doing is bridging the gap, helping somebody get connected to somebody. That's all I'm doing is bridging the gap. This person needs something. This person got it. This person got the problem. This person got the solution. I don't even have to have the solution to make money. I'm the middleman. I can just bridge the gap between the problem and the solution and make money. When you become the middleman, you can bridge the gap. You helping somebody with a problem and the person who got the solution, you connecting the two, you bridging the gap because this person would never found this person and this person would never been able to help this person. You the one that's helping and you ain't sold nothing. You ain't sold nothing. I don't sell cars. People say they have bad credit. They say, I can't find the car nowhere else. They say, I tried everywhere. I done tried this place. I done tried that place. They going to all the wrong places. That's all it is. They just going to all the wrong places because they don't know about their credit score. And for their credit score, they have to go to this place or that place if they want to. So if I already know this stuff, am I selling a car? No, I'm not selling a car. I'm helping this person who had the bad credit, who didn't know where to go because they had been turned down by 3 or 4 other dealerships. I'm sending them to the correct dealership for their situation. Did I sell a car? No, I didn't sell a car. I helped somebody that had a problem. I helped them find a solution. I bridged the gap between the problem, the person that had the problem, and the person that had the solution. I just bridged the gap, connected them, and then I got paid. I got paid for helping somebody fix their problem. They were going to buy a car. They couldn't buy a car. They wanted to buy a car. They needed to buy a car. They didn't know where to go. And then they came across me because I said, hey, I'm the car lady. Call me if you need a car. I can help you. What's your situation? I asked what their situation was. They told me, okay, you need to go here for your situation. Everybody can't go to the same places because everybody's situation is not the same. So then that's where your due diligence comes in. That's where your work comes in because you have to find out this place for this problem, this place for this problem. You have to be the one to, if you take your business seriously, you got to know, okay, this person need a house. I'm going to send them this place. This person need a car. I'm going to send them this place. You got to do the due diligence to find out which place is the best for which situation. That's your part. That's not nobody else's part. Then you'll make more sales when you do your due diligence and find out everybody that want a Bentley can't have a Bentley with the type of credit at the time. They may can have one in the next few years or however long, but at the time, everybody can't. So you got to say, this is what's realistic right now. You could do this right now, so and so and so and so. This place will help you right now. Now, when you're ready for this, this, and this, and this, then I'll send you this place. That's how you run a real business. When you you don't have to have no products. You don't have to have no kind of inventory. You ain't got to buy nothing and wait on it to come from China so that you could finally ship it out. You ain't got to do all of that. All you need is your platform and your website and your system set up. And you can tell the truth. I don't sell cars. I do referrals. You don't pay me, the company pays me. You can tell the truth about your business. You ain't got to lie. All you doing is helping people. When you start helping people, you don't have to lie about what you're doing. You don't have to say, "Oh yeah, I'm a salesperson," and yeah, and you don't have to run to the dealership and try to pretend like you the salesperson. No, all you got to do is just say, "Hey, I have a place for you to go that will help you. Talk to this person. I just let them know you're on the way." That's all. So when you start thinking of a business like helping people, I'm helping people get the software and the tools that they need for their business. I'm helping people get the things that they need for their business. You need tools to run a business. You need a website, you need an autoresponder, you need your tools, you need your tools to run your business. So guys, that's the end of the live, and have a great one. We're going to tune out. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Have a great one, everyone. Have a great one.